Getting 10 to 12% body fat is going to be one of the hardest things that you ever do. But once you get there, keeping that body fat percentage is going to be even harder. And I'm going to share with you the exact framework that I use that allows me to stay lean. I've been lean for about 4 years now, staying within 10 to 13% body fat, not getting above 13. So I'm not rebounding, I'm not starting again in January. I'm not having the hardest time of my life. I'm still enjoying life. I'm still going out, enjoying time with friends, going out, going to the beach, going on vacations. I can still enjoy life, still build my business, still have a social life, but I still stay lean. I still look good year round. I still get that respect. So I'm gonna share with you the exact framework that I use so you guys are not struggling with the same things that I did. Everybody thinks that in order to stay lean year round, you're gonna have to David Goggin that shit. You're gonna have to be the most disciplined version of yourself all day. And that's not further from the truth. People who say that that's the case, they're lying to you. The way you get lean is not the way you stay lean. It's different. It's a completely different system, but people confuse that. They think that they need to eat less, move more, but that is further from the truth. So I'm gonna show you the framework that everybody, all these fitness influencers that you see that are staying lean year round use, in different quantities, different perspectives. But I'm gonna show it to you so you can do the same thing. The single biggest reason why I've been able to stay lean for so long is because I've built a substantial amount of muscle. Yes, lean is law, but if you don't have muscle to back that up, it's going to be extremely hard to keep an aesthetic physique. If you are lean and you don't have muscle, you're just gonna look like one of those heroin addicts that you see downtown on these streets. They're skinny, they're shredded, but they have no muscle. They're just like a little string bean, a little skeleton, right? So what you wanna do is make sure that before you get into this lean stage, you are muscular. And what you have to do is train with intensity. Train really, really hard, 4 days a week. That's all you need so you can maximize recovery. Make sure you're still getting in your protein, still getting in your macros, but prioritize the muscle groups that are going to give you that aesthetic frame. Your side delts, your lats, your biceps, your shoulders, your triceps, obviously hit your legs. Prioritizing the V taper muscles is going to allow you to build that aesthetic physique. And I want to elaborate on this idea because when I was 145, that was about 4 years ago, I was not able to eat whatever I wanted and still build muscle while staying lean. Because, you may get into the perspective that, oh yeah, this dude's skinny, he could just eat whatever he wants, he's just gonna build muscle. That is not further from the truth. When you don't have muscle to back it up, your metabolism is not gonna be working as fast as it can. So I couldn't just eat a burrito. I couldn't just be flexible with my diet. I couldn't just be relaxed as much as I can now. And that's because I've built that muscle to back it up. If not the most important thing, this is the second most important thing, and that is making sure you adapt the framework or the identity of being a muscular, lean individual. Now, the only reason I didn't say this as the first is because it takes a little bit more willpower in your head to actually adapt to this. What it means is if you imagine that you are the person that is in shape, the person who has the muscle, the person who has the six-pack abs, the beach physique, then you're going to adapt to that character. If you are putting in the work consistently, following the game plan that you imagine in your head that is the 2.0 version of yourself, then you are going to get that physique. It makes it so much easier when your head, your subconscious is not continuously battling against your desires. If your goal is to get 10% shredded and your head is telling you to go and eat McDonald's or to get Taco Bell, this is going to be a consistent battle in your head that is going to make it impossible for you to get in shape. The third step that makes it extremely easy to stay lean year-round is being active and making that part of my lifestyle. Building off of the identity thing, making sure your lifestyle aligns with your identity, aligns with your goals, makes it so much easier. So if you don't have McDonald's in the fridge, if you don't have Oreo cookies on your counters, it's going to not be a issue for you because you have to get that willpower to go walk outside, go to the grocery store and buy that shit. I've been working landscape, and if you don't know what landscape is, I'm working outdoors, walking back and forth, making it so much easier to hit my walking goal. I'll either hit 25 minutes to 30 minutes on a cardio machine like incline walking, 3 speed, 12 incline, That's the settings that work for me. Or I'll make sure I'm prioritizing at least 1,200 steps a day. If I'm not hitting 1,200 steps a day, I'm doing that cardio. But making sure my lifestyle is fit and active, for example, landscape work. I'm walking every single hour. Every hour I'm walking back and forth on these large acre properties, planting trees, planting shrubs, placing irrigation. I'm moving all day. Imagine, if you're moving all day, you're not sitting on a desk, on your computer, you're gonna be fit, right? So making sure you adapt your lifestyle to your goals. If you have a corporate job, you're indoors all day, if you're an entrepreneur on your computer all day, that's fine. Make sure you still hit your 12K steps or you hit your 30 to 25 minutes of cardio. That's all it is. And the thing I think people don't realize is it doesn't have to be a cardio machine. You could also be playing sports. I always go out with my boys and play some pickleball or some padel, or I play some basketball, or I go and surf. And the fourth step is I don't overcomplicate this. If I want to go out and I want to enjoy time with my boys on the weekends, I go out to party or I will go and grab junk food. It doesn't matter. I go right back into the discipline and the cycle, right? If you do that, just 1-2 days in a row isn't going to knock you off physically, but typically what happens is it knocks you off mentally. But if you have that strong identity shift that's stuck in its brain. And the fourth important step to stay lean year-round is not being so complicated or so OCD about this, right? If I want to go out and enjoy some time with my boys, I want to go out on vacation, I want to have some junk food, I want to, go party, it's not the end of the world. Going 2-3 days in a row is not going to physically change your body. But the thing that really happens is it changes the adaptation in your identity. So what you need to make sure is your identity is extremely rock solid, because when these things happen, because they will, you want to make sure that you're on top of it, because once that weekend is over, once that trip is over, you need to get right back to it. Otherwise, everything that you put in is going to tumble. If you're a man asking the same questions every day, how do I break this plateau? How do I get rid of this last layer of fat? How do I build muscle? And this is a consistent issue for you. Go ahead, follow me on Instagram, Elijah Cawthorn, and DM me the word fit, and I'm going to reach out to you and help you out with your goals. You're gonna tell me what you're specifically struggling with. I'm gonna see how I can solve it, and we're gonna work together. If you're really, really serious and you wanna make action towards your goals right now, click the link in the description. It's gonna help you book a call so you can work with me. No sales reps, just me, right? And we're gonna talk about exactly how I will solve your issues when it comes to building an elite physique.